The Eleusinian Mysteries by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The Eleusinian Mysteries were an ancient Greek religious ritual that was conducted annually at the city of Eleusis near Athens from about 1400 BC to 400 AD. There is some evidence that they were derived from the religious practices of the Mycenaean period, which dates back to circa 1750 BC. H. P. Blavatsky claims in her Theosophical glossary that Epiphanius the Wise, who died in 1420 AD, traces them back to the days of Inarchos, king of Argos, 1800 BC, founded, as another version has it, by Eumolpus, a king of Thrace and a hierophant. These mysteries were associated with the worship of Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, and her daughter Persephone, who was associated with the cycle of life and death. Demeter is a well-known Greek goddess, also known as the goddess of agriculture, harvest and fertility. A central figure in Greek mythology, her influence is felt in many aspects of ancient Greek culture, including religion and literature. In terms of her origins, Demeter is believed to be the daughter of Cronus and Rhea. Her siblings include Zeus, Hera, Poseidon and Hades. As the goddess of agriculture, Demeter was responsible for ensuring that crops grew and were harvested in a timely and bountiful manner. She was also closely associated with the earth and was believed to be the force behind the changing of the seasons. One of Demeter's most well-known myths involves the abduction of her daughter, Persephone, by Hades, the god of the underworld. In this story, Hades tricks Persephone into eating pomegranate seeds, which bind her to the underworld for a portion of each year. This story has been interpreted as a metaphor for the changing of the seasons, with Persephone spending her time in the underworld during the winter months. At its core, the tale of Persephone is one of transformation and coming of age, as the young goddess is forced to navigate a world of power, politics, and the ever-present threat of death. The essential aspect of Persephone's story is the way it is intertwined with the changing of the seasons. In mythological tradition, Persephone spends half the year with her mother, the goddess Demeter, and the other half in the underworld with the god Hades. Persephone's time in the underworld representing the barren, lifeless winter months, while her time with her mother symbolises the fecundity and growth of spring and summer. However, Persephone's story is much more than a simple allegory for the natural world. In many ways it is a story of power and agency, as Persephone is forced to wrestle with the forces that seek to control her. Her abduction by Hades, while often seen as a tragic event, can also be read as an act of rebellion against the strict rules of the pantheon. By choosing to spend time in the underworld with Hades, Persephone is asserting her own will and agency, even as she is subjected to the will of others. Furthermore, Persephone's story can be read as a critique of the way in which society often seeks to infantilize and subjugate young women. As a child of the goddess Demeter, Persephone is often depicted as innocent and pure, a symbol of fertility and growth. However, her time in the underworld transforms her into a figure of power and authority, one who is able to navigate the complex underworld politics and emerge as a force to be reckoned with. There is much speculation about what the rituals of the Eleusinian mysteries actually involved, as the initiates were sworn to secrecy and there is little documentation about the ceremonies. However, it is believed that the initiation took place over several days and involved a series of rites that culminated in the revelation of a secret symbol or knowledge that was only known to the initiated. One of the primary purposes of the Eleusinian mysteries was to teach initiates about the mysteries of life, death and rebirth. The rituals were also meant to convey an understanding of the cycle of the seasons and the importance of the harvest to the survival of the community. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Eleusinian mysteries is the degree of influence they had on ancient Greek culture. Many great thinkers, including Plato and Aristotle, were initiates of the mysteries, and it is believed that their teachings were heavily influenced by the revelations they received during the initiation. In Ritualism in Church and Masonry, published in 1889, H. P. Blavatsky says of the Eleusinian mysteries, Sophocles speaks in the Electra, Act 2, of the foundations of Athens, the site of the Eleusinian mysteries, as being the sacred edifice of the gods, i.e. built by the gods. Initiation was spoken of as walking into the temple and cleaning or rebuilding. The temple referred to the body of an initiate on his last and supreme trial. The significance of the Eleusinian mysteries continued even after the decline of ancient Greece. The Roman Emperor Hadrian was initiated into the mysteries, and the rituals continued to be practiced in some form until the 4th century AD, when they were banned by the Christian Emperor Theodosius I, 379 to 395 AD. In conclusion, the Eleusinian mysteries were an important religious ritual in ancient Greece that sought to teach initiates about the mysteries of life, death, and rebirth. The influence of the mysteries can be seen throughout ancient Greek culture and beyond, and they remain a fascinating topic of study for scholars and historians to this day.